চেক করতে ইউটিউব চ্যানেল স্ট্রিমিং চলছে, স্ট্রিমিং ইজ লাইভ।
তোর মাইকটা বন্ধ কর, এই মাইকটা না, এই মাইক।
Yes, streaming is live.
স্ট্রিমিং ইজ লাইভ, কিন্তু তীর্থঙ্কর হ্যালো,
Yeah, it is live. It is live. It is live. Yeah.
তীর্থঙ্কর স্ক্রিনটা শেয়ার কর,
হ্যালো,
স্ক্রিনটা শেয়ার কর।
Okay, I am allowing everyone.
ওয়েট ওয়ান্স, প্লিজ 1 মিনিট।
Yeah.
ওবিএস যা, ওবিএস মাইকটা বন্ধ করো এখান থেকে। আরে ওখান থেকে নয়, এইখানকার মাইক, আরে ওখানকার নয়, এইখানে দেখ মাইক অক্স বলে একটা অপশন আছে।
Mic option, desktop audio, mic aux.
হ্যাঁ, সেকেন্ড এটা মিউট কর ওটাকে। হ্যাঁ, নিচে যা, ওটা স্ক্রল কর, হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে না, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, রাখ, ছেড়ে দে, আর ওটা ফুল স্ক্রিন করে দে গুগল মিটটা।
Okay, done. Allow করি সবাইকে? Sure?
Yes.
Okay, admit করলাম।
Yes.
Okay, admit করলাম।
Yes.
Okay, admit করলাম।
Hello, everybody. রাত্রিক,
Yes, sir. Hi.
মানে এখনো কি শুরু হয়নি এটা?
No, I think Srijan will be like announcing the host and everyone, and then it will be starting.
Okay. So what are you waiting for? Like for this introduction bit, or everything else is in place?
Yes, everything else is in place.
Okay. Yeah. So just a second, folks who are asking for mark points for this, please leave immediately. This is for GSOC and like open source contribution. And if you feel you want to get mark points, please don't stay here. This is not the right place for you. Please leave immediately. Okay. And yeah, please go ahead.
Should we wait for a few minutes, or should we start because some of the people are still joining?
No, it's fine. Like, don't wait, because we talked about 7:30, right? It's now already 7:45, 42. Like, if folks are interested, then yeah, then it's not. It doesn't make sense. Please just start.
Okay. So hello everyone. We are. Am I audible and visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. So, hello everyone. This is Srijan this side. Okay. So, warm welcome to everyone present here in this meeting, and thank you all for registering in this awesome seminar or awesome workshops of GSOC and open source contributions. And before starting, I would like to thank Biman sir. Biman sir is present over here to take this initiative of open source in a mainstream level, because I remember once we had a conversation on open source and he was really interested and he was really enthusiastic about the people who are into open source, but they don't are like they are not getting a platform or they are not getting the right guidance to start their journey on open source. So thank you to Biman sir to taking the initiative first. It was really an awesome initiative since this is our first open source contribution workshop or online event, and I'm getting the response currently on this Gmeet. We are already, I guess, we're already 90 plus students over here, and those people are totally on the basis of they want to learn what is open source contribution and what is and like contribute to GSOC. So again, I would like to thank Biman sir for this initiative, and we hope that we like with your support and guidance and with the support of Biman sir, we will be able to take this initiative from GDG on campus Technomen Salt Lake a way step further, and with a stronger open source community and with a stronger workforce, I would say rather, from GDG on campus Technomen Salt Lake. Most of the people over here are from Technomen Salt Lake, since we have only shared this in the GDG on campus Technomen Salt Lake group, and I hope some of you over here or a majority of you from here are going to participate or are going to have a very good career in open source. So let's start on that. But before starting, I would like to ask sir to say a few words. Sir, please.
Hi, thank you everybody. Thank you, Srijan. I don't think this is my initiative, kind of. So, like, Apertre wrote to me and he wanted to organize an event in the college, and yeah, I just coordinated. Right, that's all I did. So, thank you for Apertre and the GDG team that you actually doing it, and also the speaker to be willing to come. And I'm not sure like which for the rest of the audience, which class you're coming from, or is like first year, second year, third year, fourth year. So the early you start, it's better. Um, so I'm not sure how much you know about open source, as you would find out here. Only ask I have for you guys is that give this next 1 hour to 45 minutes to listen to what the speaker has to say, because he already cracked GSOC once. And don't try to look at your screen other than listening to it completely. Okay, I hope you would not be getting distracted. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are already 100 participants strong. So it is a very perfect time to introduce like the Aperture team and our speaker. We have our speaker over here, Swapnendu Banerjee. Swapnendu, my friend
Just,
from
sorry,
RCC IT. Yes, sir. You want
just
to
a
say something?
question.
Hmm.
Is it possible to record it, like because we might need it for the
Yes,
future?
we are. I guess the Aperture team will can confirm we are already live on YouTube.
Is that so?
So yes, we are live on YouTube.
Perfect. Yeah.
So
Good.
that is the reason why it took a few
Okay.
minutes to start the session. But yeah, we are live on YouTube.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, so I was introducing with Swapnendu. Hi Swapnendu, you're there?
Yeah, hi, Srijan.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Okay,
Oh,
so people, everyone, GDG on campus Technomen Salt Lake and the people from Technomen Salt Lake joining over here. This is Swapnendu Banerjee. Swapnendu Banerjee is a GSOC alumni. He has cracked GSOC once in the last year. And honestly speaking, we have been friends. Like I have been friends with Swapnendu from a very old time. We have been both contributors in the open source community as well as in the community ecosystem of Kolkata. I and Swapnendu worked together in the Dev Fest on organizing Dev Fest 2025, and it was a really good and successful event. Swapnendu there was the host of the event. He was the lead anchor. He had wonderfully managed the whole event. And from there, our journey started, and it was a wonderful journey. We sometimes have a talk on the open source contribution. Talking about Swapnendu, he has cracked GSOC in Keploy, and he has been working in Keploy as well as he is very much active in DevRel Squad. You can check out his profile on LinkedIn. He has an amazing profile. So yeah, that is like he's an amazing guy, I would say, and he's one of the best guy to give you a hands-on experience on open source, whether you are a beginner or intermediate or advanced. He's the right guy, and he's the go-to guy for GSOC and any kind of open source contribution. So yeah, that being said, over to you, Shoprendu.
Okay. So, hi everyone. Hi folks. How are you? Hello, sir. How are you? Hopefully you are good. It's nice to meet you. Ah, okay. So without any further ado, let's start with the open source contribution, GSOC, and everything. Okay. So, like, I'd like to ask you folks that I'd like to let you know that I won't keep this session very much like boring with the lots of slides, but I'll be trying to keep it a bit hands-on. Like I'll show you how to give forms and all, what are the tips and tricks of writing proposal for GSOC, and what actually the organizations demand from you as a contributor. So I'll be trying to cover all those things. So, like, are you up for the next 30 minutes with me, bearing me for with all of you? I just want some thumbs up in the screen. Yep.
Yeah, just one question, Swapnendu. Is it possible to switch on your camera in some of the students, just so that you are not talking to the blank screen, but actually seeing people?
Okay, definitely. Yep.
It's also goes for the participants as well.
Yep. Just give me 2 minutes in that scenario.
Sure, no stress.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I guess we are good.
Okay, we have lots of thumbs up now, so you can stop.
Yeah, sure.
No,
I'm just making sure that I look good in camera. Just let me know. Am I visible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, hopefully I'm not looking horrible. Yeah.
I will look handsome.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I'll just quickly share my screen and just let me know once my screen is visible. Okay. Hello. Am I visible? Am I audible? And is my screen visible? Right.
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Let's start. Okay, so hands-on open source workshop. So yeah, I'll be just giving a small introduction of myself. Like myself, Swapnendu Banerjee. Currently, I'm working at DevRel Squad as an engineer, currently leading a small engineering team of 3-4 people. And like we are building an amazing platform, GoAvo.ai. Just to, folks can also go and check out and see that how amazing our platform is. Okay, so that's a bit of and this year 2025 I was a Google Summer of Code contributor. I worked with Keploy and had I spent amazing 3 months of my engineering career, I would say, because there I faced challenges. I saw that how the industry works. So at the end of the day, I think that as an engineer, we should see that how to grow in a challenging situation. That actually engineering teaches us. These days when GenAI is at its peak, so how to grow ourselves, it's just nothing but throwing out ourselves in the challenging situation and see that how we are coming out of that challenging situation. So that's all about the learning that I received from there. And yeah, it was an amazing time working with Keploy. Okay, folks. So let's start without any further ado. Let's come to my favorite slide. This is my favorite part of the full session. That is, what is open source contribution? So in simple words, if I ask that, like, may I get some responses from you folks that what do you understand by open source contribution? So if I get to see some responses in the chat box, it will be great. Like, means anything that you folks understand about, since like there will be people from second year, third year who are aiming for these things. So anyone about like 1, 2 words, yeah, 3 words, anything, it will work. After that, we'll get together. Anything from anyone? Okay, like you keep on writing. If yeah, contribution to public projects, very good. Building in public, something that we can contribute to community, solving issue in a project, working on live project, solving issues. Great answers, okay. So see, like there will be people, those who, like, for them open source contribution is a rocket science. For me it was literally, there is a slide of my adventurous story. I'll be sharing my story over there. But yeah, let's understand what is open source contribution. Okay, let's say I always explain this scenario like as I understand. Okay, like let's take an ideal world where there is no conflicts, there is no fight between me and my friend, where everything is good. Okay, now in this type of world, let's say there is a owner of a land who has planned to make a house. Okay, now in front of that land he kept a billboard that, hey, if anyone wants to contribute to building to build my house, I'll give them $1,500. This is the content of that billboard. Now I am very much greedy of this $1,500, honestly, because this is the actual greed that actually attracts people for Google Summer of Code. Okay, as an Indian, for 3 months, like 12 weeks project, we get around $1,500. That's the actual attraction. No, this is not the thing. Learning should be the main thing. If you learn, that thing will come automatically. Okay, jokes apart. So like, let's consider such a world where there is a owner of a land and he has kept a billboard in front of that land. Hey, if anyone wants to contribute to make my house, to build my house, I'll pay them $1,500. So this is a billboard. Now I am a builder. I came, I approached the owner. Hey, I want to make the balcony of your house, and this is my plan. Do you want to see it? Now there is Aritrik, there is Srijan, who has also come up with the plan of the balcony itself. But the plan is different, the design is different, the concept of building that part is different. Now it's upon the owner that which plan to choose. This is the first thing. There's come the issues. That's one of you have written, that solving issues. This is a issue. So in the story of building a house, building the balcony is an issue. Now, if the owner likes my proposal, if the owner likes my plan, we'll assign the issue to me and I'll build the balcony. Like this, like Srijan will build the dining, Aratrik will build the kitchen, and that's how the house of the owner will be created. But see, I am building the house, but that house is not mine. The house will at the end of the day belong to that owner who gave that billboard outside that land. Hey, if anyone wants to build my house, I'll give them a $1,500 each. So that's what open source contribution is. That when there is a property of someone else, and we are going and contributing and making it better, making that product better day by day, by contributing, and that owner has allowed that, yeah, I'll make it public. Yeah, come contribute and make it better. So that's where the story of open source contribution lies. That is open source contribution. It's all open to the developers, the developer community. When it becomes a closed source contribution, that when I will not share the proprietorship to anyone else. Like if you go to the repositories of open source projects, you will be getting to see lots of contributors in the repository. But in a private project, in a proprietary project, like we are building goavo.ai, it's not an open source project. We have our own code, we have our own proprietary code in our own repository, which is private only for us, only for the people who belong to the organization, not for the people who are out of organization. But in open source contribution, the people outside the organization are allowed to contribute and make the project beautiful, more beautiful, and the most beautiful. So that's all about the open source contribution. Like, if you have any question, you can shoot. Is there any question? Is it clear? Like, I tried to convey it in a very layman's language because it was not clear to me when I was in my first, second year. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I had the question: what if whatever you do is not favored by the house owner or landowner? He does not like your work.
I'll just reject it. At first, if I don't like the plan, I won't accept, or I won't accept you as a builder. Like, I will accept that who has a better plan than you. That's the first thing. And after seeing, if you build something wrong, I have the I have the right to reject it. Means I have the right to break that part of the house, and I can assign another person to build it again. So that's how the thing happens in open source.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So let's move to the next part of the session. Okay. So my adventurous story. Okay. So what was my adventurous story? So it's not at all adventurous. It's very common. So
Shopnand,
yes.
sorry, Arekjun, like somebody else asked a question.
Yeah.
Shubhajit, sir, who is the admin who takes the final decision of the change to happen?
Like, there are various repository managers assigned, like let's say in Apertre, when you will be contributing to the projects, there will be project admins, the PAs. Okay, so similarly in the actual organizations also, there are the managers. Like, if you go to the Keploy's website, you'll be getting to say Aman Bhatti, Tvisha to be the managers of the repository, and they are the final decision makers. Your PR will be marched at the end of the day or not. So the decision makers are obviously the organization, the people, those who are working in the organization, and they will only take the final decision. That's all, Shubhajit. Yeah. Okay. So let's move to the next part. Like, my adventurous story, though it's not that adventurous, it's very common. If I say like how I started, how I started my journey. Like, again, me in my first year, I was just enjoying my college life. After that, in second year, I thought, yeah, now I should do something with my life. I shouldn't take it casually, because once before joining the college, already I took it once casually, and that was a thing. So whatever. So that's a background over here. So like, now it's a high time to take the life seriously and do something. So then I started taking one domain. Like, this is the first and foremost thing that everyone should do, is to choose a domain. Like, there are lots of things today in the tech, web dev is there, app dev, AI, ML, Web3, like, there are automation, there are lots of things, DevOps, there are lots of things. Now it's you and your soul. You are the final decision makers, that which domain to opt for at the end of the day, and for which your soul is actually wanting to see. I am a person who is very much dynamic. Okay, so I think that I can't pursue the careers which requires lots of like the analytical skills, in the sense like I am not good for data analytics and this type of roles. Okay, I think I like the fast moving things, which is going from here and there, like optimizing the back end, beautifying the front end. I like these things, that with 1 or 2 clicks, with 1 or 2 changes, I'll be subsequently getting to see some changes happening in the other part of my screen. So I am a person kind of that. I'm that kind of person. So that's how I found, okay, let's pursue the web dev. That was my own preference. Let's pursue web dev. So that's how I started. Like, I picked up. Now again, my journey started in a reverse way. I started my journey with the backend development. So at first, yeah, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. After that, I went to backend and I started to make projects in backend. After that, I came to front end, and now the integrations. So that's how I started learning the things, and I tried to gain a bit of expertise in only one domain, rather than going here and there in one domain to the other and juggling myself. I didn't do such thing. I was a bit focused on a particular domain, and after that I saw okay, like now I can go for some open source contribution. Let's try this year. So that's how last year I tried. Let's write the proposal. Let's see what happens. Okay, so after that I wrote the proposal, and that's the key thing, that how to write a proposal, that I'll be coming in my subsequent slides. Now, yeah, how to start your journey. Now I'll be coming over there. There are 4 check boxes over here that we are getting to see. One is skill, honesty, contributions, and unique vision. So, like, what's this skill that I was talking till now? Like, you have to choose one one domain and have to try to master that as much as it can be. Try to master it, try to make projects. Now, how to master it? Like this question has only one answer, that is keep making projects, keep going to hackathons. Like, hackathons are the best places where you face actual real life challenges. Before going into industry, hackathon gives you that real life challenge. Okay, so this is how you can, if you do the same thing on a daily basis, now you will be becoming a master on that particular skill. So if you pick up like AI/ML, so start learning the basics, go to projects. Again, like when you are doing a project, you will surely face some problem for which you have to learn something new which you didn't know. So that's how you grow your skill in one domain. Now, when you reach to a particular level in a particular domain, then you can switch, because again, there means never bring saturation to your learning. Means when I found, okay, now I am getting to like work a bit in AI web dev, I started jogging. Okay, I started practicing jogging. Now I'm currently, when I'm in a jogging state, I started to learn working in other domain like GenAI. So that's how you should grow your skill. First thing. Second thing is the honesty. You should be very much honest. Now, honest with what? Honest with the code, honest with the, like, see, there might be various type of dishonesty. Like these days, like I was like seeing an assignment that we gave the last day in our organization. So what happened? The person who was submitting the assignment, he just went to Emergent and gave the prompt and submitted the full stack application. But that's not the process. You should be honest. So what you are giving, it should be your own. So that's the thing. Third point, the contributions. When you are going for the programs like Google Summer of Code, okay, you should have the contributions in your shoulders. Like you should have some badges. Now you will say that it's very difficult to find any organization. I will say for that reason, the folks are organizing the events like this. This is the net. Like if you play, or the people who follow cricket, they know about the net practice and the actual game. So in the net practice, what do we do? In the net practice, we just simulate. Let's say simulate the ground or simulate the situation of a actual cricket game. So Apertre is also a same net practice session for you folks. Like here you will be finding the open source repositories, and the contribution life cycle is same as any open source contribution programs. This is one of the best. Like last year also, I was also finding some like this type of experiences, this type of net practice for me to play in a good strike rate in the actual ground, actual game. So again, I also contributed in Apertre. So you folks also go register, and you should also do the net practice before going into the big international games like this. So that's what Aperture brings for you. So from here, you'll be getting your third point done. Fourth is a unique vision. Okay. So now when you see a problem statement, you should have that unique vision to solve. Like, see, if you go to ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, they will give you a solution, but they won't give you that unique vision. Like if you go to ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, like there will be people out there, Tom, Dick, Harry, who will be doing the same thing, will be going to ChatGPT, give the problem statement, bring the solution, paste in the proposal and submit. But no, that your unique vision, if you think from yourself, and after that you curate that with ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, that is something else. But if you give that thought process part also to Gemini or any LLM, that unique vision gets absent from your proposal. So you should think on yourself. Yeah, after thinking, go to GPT. We also do. Like when we design any architecture, the metadata, the basic thought process, the basic diagram, the basic class structure, we think, we make, and after that we go to GPT, Gemini, Claude, and we consult it with that how we can optimize it or rate the particular architecture, what edge case that I might be missing. So these type of things you can do with the LLM. But if you give everything to LLM, the unique vision gets harmed, and you shouldn't harm your unique vision. So that's what your process or plan of action should be. Okay. So next thing is keep things in mind, like read before you ask. Okay, like before asking, if you like don't read at first, try to understand. But yeah, read before you ask. Be curious. Like this is very important to be curious, to ask questions. But yeah, don't ask some silly questions. But yeah, it's good to ask questions. Keep contributing. Watch previous peers. Like if you again, I'll be quoting the cricket only, because I love cricket, so that's why I'll be quoting the example again. So like what happens if a player is going through some lean patch, okay, there might be the things, or like the junior players, they see the videos, or they are taught they are taught with the videos of the great players. Like when the player is playing under 16, they will be showing, means it's a ritual to show them the videos of how Virat Kohli tackles the outside of stump ball, like not now, but yeah, the cover drive, how he plays the cover drive, or how Rohit Sharma plays a short ball and how he pulls the ball. So like this, they will also understand, okay, so this is how a particular ball should be tackled. So you also should see the previous peers and understand that how a peer should be given, so that like you should see the peers, because without seeing the peers, you won't understand that how the peers get approved. So this is what actually the things you should do. These are the activities. Implement clean code. Always try to follow some clean code, like some coding standards. Like when we are contributing any code, basic things. When we are say, let's say we are writing any backend, there should be a backend code quality checklist. Like we will be following class structure. We won't write any modularized code. We will be following dependency injection if we are in Python. Let's say we are in Python. So we will be implementing dependency injection. Okay. So we will be using the decorators. So these are the some coding standards, like in any language that you are coding. Now, what I spoke, like last 3 lines, might be like you might not decipher this thing, but yeah, every language has its own coding standards, how to implement clean code. There are lots of things in YouTube you can go and refer, like class structure. This is a very means when we are writing code in an in an industry level, then we always maintain the class structure. We don't write only in a file. We don't only write any functions. We always maintain a class structure. Inside a class, we define various functions, and we call those by creating the object of the class. So that's how we do. So these things are some of the very small things, but it creates huge difference. Small thing, but huge impact. Chota boom, bada dhamaka. Aisa hai. So don't be afraid. Yeah, don't be afraid of anything. Be free. Okay, don't be afraid. Take the challenge and take the challenge, face the challenge, and solve the challenge. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the session, that it's nothing but throwing yourself in a challenging situation and coming out of that. So when we make a sword, like when the people make sword, what happens? After making the sword, they quench. What is this quenching? They put that sword in a petrol, and when it comes out stronger. So it's also a quenching before going to the industry. These are all the quenching procedures. Because Google Summer of Code will give you that challenging situation, will quench you, will make you stronger, sharper and smarter. That's what the Horlicks says. So yeah, since we are not at the age of consuming Horlicks, so to make ourselves stronger, smarter, sharper, we need to take part in such programs which will make us stronger as a software developers, definitely, not as a bodybuilder. Okay. So last slide. I will be continuing this session. FYI, like there are some things that I always show before I end any session. Like jack of all trades, master of none. Don't be this. Okay. Jack of all trades, master of none. This shouldn't be the scenario with you. Be the master of one. That's what the thing is. Like, be expert in what you are doing, and that will make you sustainable in the industry, because the industry is very cruel. And if you don't find the storyline to become sustainable, then it's difficult. And the story of becoming sustainable is to doing the same thing with the same dedication, with the same promise every day, and that will make you master of one trade. So that's the thing. So that's the thing. That's all about the open source background. Now, is there any question? Okay, so how to get to know which domain suits an individual? It's all about ourselves, right? We have to go through each and every domain. Just try every domain without like. How do you understand that? You means like if I say that I like vanilla ice cream. Now, how did I know that I like vanilla ice cream? Before knowing this, I have tasted all butterscotch, chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and after that, I came to know, okay, I like vanilla. So you should try everything a bit and see that which is suiting to your hands, which means doing what you are enjoying. At the end of the day, enjoyment is very necessary, because we do a very boring job, and from that boring job, you should get that enjoyment. So when I open my laptop, okay, so what gives me the motivation key? Okay, I have to ship this feature. Okay, because developing feature is the thing that gives me the kick. So you have to find it. Key shipping a feature gives you more kick, or like training a data set of this billion data gives you more kick. So that's totally up to you. Not means it. You yourself have to find this, that which is suiting to your soul, to your mind, these things. So that's all, Aditya. Yeah. Anything from anyone? Yes. How to find organization? Yeah. I'll be going to that part, Povitro. Yes. Yes, Mohashata. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yes, I had a doubt, and that is when can we like contribute firstly on Aperture before the real competition, basically, like
Real
for a
competition.
practice,
Real competition in the sense.
like for open source competitions.
Aperture
Before
itself is a
everyone.
competition, but Google Summer of
Like
Code
for
is a tutorial.
practice, I'm asking.
Yeah. Aperture is for practice. Like there, you can actually practice where
Okay.
you will be gaining something. You'll be winning swags, and there are like more things that Srijan or Aratrik can explain. That what are the perks that if you take part in in Aperture. Okay, so that's the thing actually. So this is a net practice where you can practice and actually make yourself ready for the actual program, that is Google Summer of Code, yeah, anything like that, anything sort of that.
Okay,
Got
Bhaiya,
it?
thanks.
Yep. Welcome. Okay, so let's move to the second part of this session. Writing proposal, how to find organization, that part. Let's come.
Wait,
Let's.
second.
Yes.
If I understood correctly, so I mean, you said beautifully, right? I mean, what you do in open source contribution, like somebody ask for, like one company is looking for certain, like they have certain need, and based on their need, you kind of design a solution. I mean, you don't design the complete solution, but you say, okay, hey, this is what I have designed. Do you like it? And they look into it, and if they like it, then it's kind of they decide to implement your solution or not. So that's kind of the open source part, right?
Right, sir.
Coming to GSOC,
Yeah.
like, so this is the second part that you would explain, or
Yeah, I would just like cover that, how to find organization, how to write a proposal, so these things.
okay, can you quickly talk about how the GSOC journey works? For example, what I know is that GSOC contributions start from
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be covering that as well.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's see that how. Okay. So as sir already said that to explain the timeline a bit, I'll be explaining the timeline a bit before going into the intricacies. So like if you come to see the open, so this is the website of Google Summer of Code. If you open, go to GSOC 2026, it will be coming here. So this is the first part. This is the second part. So what happens at first, like I'll be explaining in a scratch. So at first the organizations apply that I want to become the organization in Google Summer of Code this year. After that, the organizations get selected. After that, they submit the projects. Their projects get selected. After the contributor application starts, then the contributors like submit their proposals. If the organizations like, means there are plenty of proposals that get submitted per organization, per project. Like an organization might have 6 projects. So like there are plenty of the proposals that get submitted. And after that, from those submissions, the per project one contributor is selected, and then the coding round begins from around June. Based on June 1st, only the coding round begins based on the project. Like it might be a 3 months project or a 6 months project, means 12 weeks project, or it becomes a 24 weeks project. So based on that, like the duration, like June to September or June to November, that's how the things get. That's how the timeline happens actually. Okay. So this is the first thing. Second thing that is that how to find an organization. This is a very good question. If I go to like past programs, so this is how you should navigate actually. Go here, go to the past programs, and if you go to the past programs, you will find that 2025 program. Now, what happens if an organization took part in 2025? High chances that it will take part in 2024 as 2026 as well. This is a very common trend. Now, what you should, like, there are lots of filters that you can see. Like, let's say I selected web. Now, in the web also, you can just write, let's say, Next.js. Okay, Next.js. If I write Next.js, so here I'll be getting to see the organizations who have their project in Next.js. Now, if you go to Joomla, so here they will be having like different organizations have different medium of communication. Like it might be Slack, it might be Discord, it might be GitHub chat, anything it might be. So like if you go to their organization, actually you will be finding the open source contribution guidelines and everything. So this is how you should find, and you should like if you go see this is like Joomla's website. Now they should have their GitHub. Go to their GitHub. So that's how you should find the organizations before you actually go for, like, see, these are the people, those have contributed, since this is an open source organization. So if you go to like Joomla CMS, okay, if I go to Joomla CMS, there will be lots of issues open. Okay, now it's the place where the house owner have the issues open. Okay, I need a balcony, I need a kitchen, I need a let's say I need a dining room. Okay, so these are the feature. This is a feature. This is a feature. So here actually we come and we can comment that, yeah, hi, I want to solve this issue like this. See, lots of people have commented like this. So you can come and comment over here. And you can, if the project owner likes your comment, if the project owner likes your approach, you might get assigned with the particular issue, and you can, like this, you can build a bit of connection with the project owner. That's what happens before GSOC. This is a pre-GSOC thing that I'm telling you. Okay, but yeah, I started my journey after I saw that Keploy got selected as an organization for 2025. That's how I did. As I saw, I just went to Keploy and saw the projects that got selected. Now, one of my project was actually in my arena of the ball was in my radar, so that I can put it out of the park. Okay, so it was in Next.js, MongoDB, and Golang. Okay, so that's where the thing comes: how to write a proposal. Okay, so this was the project, Keploy dashboard, modular metrics visualization platform. So this was the project, and like if I go to the proposal, so see, writing proposal again, I would say it's I got some intuition from my soul, from my mind. Let's make a POC. Okay, so let's make a POC. If you come to my proposal, let's see the first paragraph. Like, I didn't mention that how I will contribute, but I said, see how I have implemented it. Okay, so that's what the any organization find that, okay, if the person has given so much effort in making a POC or making a proof of concept or making a demo, that yeah, hi, if I get selected, I am thinking to solve this thing like this. So see, if the organization says ki, okay, before getting selected, he or she had contributed around 24, 48, or like 2 to 3 days, 4 days, 1 week to make the demo, then if he gets selected, he must be very much diligent, dedicated towards the project. So that's how the organizations also judge you. So what I did, this is the extra thing that I did. I made a POC or I made a demo that if I get selected, I'll be solving the thing like this. And that's how I wrote the proposal. The rest of the things you can take help from the LLM to curate. Yeah, again, what I said, like, think from yourself, curate it with LLMs. So I also did the same thing. So I also gave I also provided an high level architecture diagram that if I get selected, how the things will look like. So this is the thing, that high level architecture diagram was given by me as well. So this is the thing that I can share as well with you folks. No worries on that part. Or you can also find, like, if you no, you can't find this thing, but yeah, if you go and want to see my project, you can find that surely. So yeah, I'll be showing from here only. If I go here, if I search, I don't know I can search or not. If I can search okay, I think it won't come in web. I have to find it normally. Yeah, if you come to Keploy, view 2025 projects. So you can see my project over here. So yeah, that's how you should write the proposal, and yeah, that's how you should approach for the Google Summer of Code. So that's the pretty thing till now. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I wanted to share with you folks. So yeah, is it necessary to have March prayers in the? Yeah, if you like, again, that's what I said. Like, if it is, then it is good. But again, this is not a mandatory thing. It's not a mandatory thing, Anuj. It's not a mandatory thing. Yeah, open the house is open for the question and answer. I'm done with my session. I won't drag it more than this, because after this it won't. Yeah. Like at first I made the proposal. I submitted, like, from the weekend 1 month, almost 1 month. So like at first I made the proposal, I submitted. Again, the mentor, I reached out the mentor suggested me some changes. I did those changes and I resubmitted it. So this is how the things. Is there any way to find client and proposal idea? I am very bad at finding freelance clients, bro. So I don't have much knowledge on this. Any other questions? Can we earn contributing in this? Yeah. In GSOC, you get paid around $1,500 for 3 months, 12 weeks projects, and $3,000 for 6 months, 24 weeks projects. Yeah, sure. Just this is.
Swapnendu, let's do one thing. Instead of sharing it here, give it to
I'll giving it to.
or like.
Or you can connect with me. I'll be sharing over there as well. I can share over there as well.
Right. So one question I had is that, like when you were starting, right, first year or second year, how do you find a balance, right? Kind of exploring versus actually sticking to things, because you said like there will be ton, like let's say 5 different things or 10 different things that you need to explore, and then you need to also grow up with feeling, okay, this is what I like, or this is what I would like to explore.
Right.
How do you do that?
So sir, I would say that, see, like in first year, we have a bit of more time with us in our hand, apart from the college studies. So what happens, like what I used to do, we used to go to plenty of hackathons. Okay. In plenty of hackathons, like I and my friend, we had a group of 2. Okay. We used to swap our roles. Here you make the front end, I'll make the back end. And there you make the back end, I'll make the front end. Or here you implement the ML, I'll be implementing full web, and there I'll be implementing ML, you implement the full web. So that's how you get the chance to swap the roles and to to cater and to explore various domains. And that's how you find at the end of the day, like, see, means first year and second, I think first year and second year is totally for learning, for exploring. From third year, you should start finding internships so that you get the industry experience. So these 2 years, like in the first year, you can do this activity, and like with yourself also, you can do the same activity. Like let's say first week, I started exploring a bit of web dev. I started doing with HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If I am liking, let me continue with this. And let's take another playlist of AIML of Krishna, and let's start with that. And let's see that how I am liking. If I'm liking, then I can balance out both. Let's like 2 days, let me do web dev, 2 days, let me do ML. Or if I'm not liking ML, let me drop it. That I did. Okay, I saw the video web development course from Code with Harry, and I took up the ML course from Krishna, and I used to see. But then I felt, okay, I'll be going to ML later. I'm not liking. I'm liking this HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So let me continue with this. So that's how I found my way. Now, find the people will be having different. Yes, I did. Like in my means when I was in first year, hackathon means in West Bengal, the hackathon concept was like growing. Like in my first year, I participated in Smart Bengal hackathon that took place in my college only. And there was a pitching competition, my Igniter's Tank, the clone of Shark Tank. So I took part in these 2, and that's how my journey started in my first year itself. After that, I went to Hack for Bengal, Status Code, and again Hack for Bengal, Smart Bengal Hackathon, Status Code. So that's how I used to. Yeah, plenty of online hackathons happen. So I used to take part in those as well.
And how did you balance participating in so many hackathons versus exams and other responsibilities?
Sir, my GPA is not that good. That's the answer.
Okay.
My GPA is around 8. I won't like lie, but yeah, it is around 8.
8 is quite decent in that way. I mean, so.
Yes, I mean, like in my I would be very honest. In my 5th and 6th semester, I was doing internship that time. Means now also, since I'm not passed out, it's not a full time. But yeah, I contribute full time. But yeah, officially it's not. So like this was a scenario before there was an object-oriented programming OOPS paper. So like the last night, I used to get in Macau, that 1 day gap and then again the exam. So like the last day, I utilized that one day for studying OOPS, and it came around. I got 9 in that paper. So sir, it happens. I manage, like we all manage like this. Again, as I said, these are the challenging situations. We throw ourselves. We learn how to manage. So I can't say you technically that how did I manage, but yeah, it happened.
Okay, all right.
So your same friend was with you everywhere. Yes, my same friend was in every hackathon with me, and he is my colleague as well now. So that's what the coincidence is. I'm a first year student and I have recently started exploring ML. I've done a course but don't have strong open source contributions or projects yet since it's already February. You are in your first year, take a bit of time here, don't hurry. Okay? Means GSOC is not going away from you. Don't hurry. Take your time, start doing these things from your second year. That what would I suggest? Like what I said, see, GSOC is a bit difficult, where the organizations expect that you won't be a noob, but you will be knowing something in an at least in an intermediate level. So just don't create extra pressure on yourself, like because rejection hits hard. Okay, so that's what I would say. That don't create extra pressure because already there are lots of pressures around. How to pass semester one, sir, is the best person to answer this.
Well, I'm not the best person to answer this, but like to pivot back to what Poonam was asking and what you were saying. I think it's fine if you just take it as a learning journey. Like in our culture, unfortunately, failure is like seen in a bad light. But if you can celebrate failure, then there is a lot to learn, right? So if you just want to participate in that, or actually, in fact, Aperture, where I think so, Apertre would talk about it, then it's also fine. Instead of participating in GSOC, you can participate in this one.
Right. That's what it is.
Right. How to pass in SEM 1? That's a conversation for a different time, Subhajit. So, yes, GDG TMSL, Aperture is okay. Yes, exactly. That's what you have said. Good. Is there any more question regarding GSOC or Aperture, and then we can take it. Otherwise, we should call it a day. Or like if GDG folks has anything to talk about. Yeah, you can. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please continue, sir.
Yeah, so you can send them a mail, okay, because this chat would get lost, so it's better to send them a mail.
Yeah, okay. Acha, everyone who is present here, since Swapnendu is also here and we are also here, if you guys are looking to register in Aperture, we have sent you a link in the chat box. Okay, we guys can guide you. And we know some of you guys are, into the first years, and some of you guys are into very much into open source and everything. Okay, but you guys might find some problems in registering, or you guys might find problem in getting up used to the Aperture website and everything. So we are here for a few minutes. Okay, let's just say for 2-3 minutes, and I would recommend everyone to just click on that link, the link that I've shared in the chat box. Click on that link and join the Aperture, and check out at least check out their amazing projects they have. It would be very much beneficial for you. That's the first thing I would say.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and secondly, there is another link that the Resourceo community is doing a giveaway of Daytona and Aperture. So I would request everyone to fill up the form that I have sent in the chat. Okay, these two links, I would request everyone to go through this, and I'll also send them I'll also send you guys the mail of these two links. To make sure, everyone just click on that link and join the Aperture program, and click on that Daytona and Aperture giveaway, and make sure you guys fill up the form. Okay.
Yeah, all these things, Srijan, you can send them in the mail because we have their mail ID. So everything is in a single place, right? Including like whatever Swapnendu has talked about, his own proposal and his Git and maybe his LinkedIn as well, so that student can get connected with him. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Thank you.
Perfect. I think Somodeep asked one question. I am in the first year. I have learned Munstack. YouTube I have made. Should I explore it? What do you mean by exploring what? Somodeep, if you can quickly say what do you mean? Okay. No response. In the Apertre. It still doesn't make sense. We're talking in the context of GSOC, Apertre. Are you talking anything in that line, or what's your specific question? Okay, I want to see how AIML works. Okay, sorry. In the context of web development or completely different topic? Like you want to explore AIML separately or in connection with web development? If you can speak up, it helps. Okay. Yeah, sure. Like if you you don't need anybody's permission, you just go ahead and do it. Like if you, as Swapnendu was trying to say, if you like web development, maybe continue with this instead of trying to be jack of all trade. Focus on one thing if you like it. If you don't like web development, maybe then try to explore this, right? Or you can keep web development on hold and then try AML. Like everybody has different approach. It's just that it's whatever suits your personality. Okay, but I really have to go now. You can continue if there is any question. No question. Perfect. Thank you, Sapnendu, and thank you, GDG, TMSL, as well as Aratrik, Apertre, Resourcio for doing this. Okay. Okay. So do one thing. Send a feedback form as well, where we ask them how the session was and also what kind of next future session they would like to have. Right.
We're going to include this form in the mail, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Let's do that. Perfect, everybody. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
Okay, so yeah, you guys just wait. We are going to show our social media profiles. You guys do join our social media profiles, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You guys are available to me. You guys have my number from the community, and most of you guys are like some of you guys are from the first years in the GDG TMSL team, so you guys can explore that. Okay, I would recommend everyone to just check out the social media profiles of the GDG on campus Technomy in Salt Lake. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and make sure to check your mail. We'll be showing, like, we'll be giving you the feedback form, and we'll be also giving you the links for Aperture registrations and the giveaway. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. If you guys are having any questions, you guys can ask me regarding GDG TMSL or Aperture. Okay. And yeah, yeah, hopefully. No, Swapnil, you can continue.
Yes, yes. I agree with Subhajit. You nailed it. Okay. Bye, everyone. You can keep going. Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining. Okay.